Okay, hi, welcome. This was not supposed to be this dark, but that's where we are at this point. Why are there things flying? Why is there a bug here? It's like autumn, you should be dead. What are you doing? Get lost. Anyways, I thought that I'd sit down and do... At first I was like, I was gonna film a makeup tutorial, but then this showed up and I was like, I just want to try it. And then I have a bunch of stuff that is new, stuff that I got in Japan, some things that I've already tried, some things that I haven't, and I thought, you know what, I'll just do a get ready with me and we can talk a bit about Japan, a bit about everything, using this one and some things that I got in Japan. This actually arrived today. It was supposed to arrive yesterday or the day before that, I don't really know, but there was a problem with the delivery service. They were not that good. So this is what the palette looks like. These two babes, I don't know exactly, I don't remember their names, but I know the Blush Tribe has them on their site. This is the Fall Fusion palette. There was a plastic, I'll just put that one here, and this is what she looks like. This is the shade Angelica. It's a dark, dusty aubergine. It's so pretty, so I thought we'd do something with that one since it's my shade. She did name it after me. I'm so grateful, I'm so honored, it's amazing. Look at how pretty this is. Should I take a picture of this before I break into it? I shouldn't I? I'll just do a swatch picture instead, and we can break into it because I really want to. I wanted to talk about Japan. Oh, I've been talking for 2 minutes. I put my foundation on because first I thought I was going to do a tutorial, and then I was like, you know what, I'll do a get ready with me. So I have my foundation and my concealer and my eyebrows on, but to be fair, oh, I don't have my eye primer on. To be fair, I didn't have any new stuff to show you anyways. I'm trying to use up the Estee Lauder Double Wear, so I mixed this with some Born This Way. I have the Shape Tape by Tarte, I have the Linda Hallberg powder, and then just my regular brow products that I've shown you before. I'm just gonna do a bit of eye primer. We went to Japan for 10 days. I was supposed, if you've seen my vlogs, which I'm guessing you have, if you haven't, I will leave them down below. I was supposed to fly via London and then to Hong Kong and then to Osaka, but there was a problem due to Osaka having been shut down because there was flooding after the storm. So I decided, since everything was very uncertain, I decided to book my trip through Moscow and Shanghai instead. I had never been to any of those airports, so it's kind of like, it was kind of fun to see how those airports looked. The Moscow airport is like, half of it is like brand new, brand spanking new, like super modern, and then the other half is just like super old, very janky looking. I'm gonna use both of these palettes. I've been really enjoying these. These were the only blush, contour and bronzer things that I brought traveling. So I'm gonna use those together with my new favorite brush. This is the Linda Hallberg 310. I think it's just like a powder one, but I use it for like bronzer, and I'm just gonna do a bit of bronzer and contour while I'm waiting for the primer to set just a bit, because I don't want it to be tacky, I want it to be slightly set. So then I arrived to Nagoya instead, and I went by fast train from Nagoya to Kyoto, which was the first place that we visited. We were in Kyoto for like 3 days plus 1 day in Nara when we were visiting the deers, petting the deers, me being a Disney princess and all, and that was just truly amazing. The weather was really nice, like it was murky but it wasn't raining. It was only raining for 1 day when we were there, and then when we came to Tokyo, because then we took the fast train to Tokyo, it was raining a little every day. Ah, stop it. And I've heard that that's apparently a Tokyo thing, that it rains a bit every day in Tokyo. I did not know that, but apparently that is a Tokyo thing. So be prepared to have like warm clothes, but clothes that still like it's not you're not afraid to get it wet. I would say that Japan was like everything I expected it to be. Like it was, how can I say it? I'm just gonna use a bit of ambient lighting powder. I have mine in dim light. It was like old and new at the same time. Because Japan is not a very old country. So everything that is old is very like, they are taking care of it because they want to save the things that are old. So everything is really like, there's a lot of pretty things to watch, and I really did appreciate that. And I think that if you go, you should really try and visit a lot of like temples and shrines, because it was pretty amazing, to be honest. Let me see if I can put some blush on as well. I'll just use, what am I trying to do for look? I'll just use this one, the Mod Mauve. At first I thought like I want to buy some makeup from Japan and do like a Japan inspired makeup thing, but a lot of things in Japan, I thought I'd talk about it instead. The makeup style in Japan is very dewy, natural skin. I did not see a lot of powdered skin, and I did not see any contouring. And the reason why I didn't buy a lot of makeup in Japan was everything in Japan is the same. Because everybody has the same makeup style. Like, everybody has pink, red, or orangey lips. So there's really nothing else to choose from. Like, every brand has like one nude, just because there's no crazy colors. And I mean, it limits when every brand has the same range. Let's be honest, every brand has the same range. Everything looks the same. I'm using the shade Angelica now, by the way. Angelica. It's kind of hard to like be inspired to buy something when every brand has the exact same thing. So I actually was just pretty overwhelmed by the amount of reddish pink lipsticks, and I ended up buying nothing. Which now coming back, I'm really happy about that, because like the last thing I need is more makeup. So I just bought some things, and to be fair, most things I bought were from Etude house, but I think that that is a Korean brand. But we found a store, a Etude house store, and I like their aesthetics, and they're not as like everything is pinky orangey red, and even the packaging from things were like pinky orangey red, and it just threw me off a bit, and I ended up not buying. I bought 2 makeup products from like Japanese brands, but I think I filmed a bit from Japanese brands. I was like, first of all, everything has like signs, so I didn't know what anything was. And second of all, I was like, nothing of this is really my style. I could buy it just to show you, but would I use it again? Like, I want to be smart about my makeup purchases. I mean, I buy a lot of makeup. I already buy a lot of makeup, and I own a lot of makeup. The last thing I need is to buy makeup that I really don't need. So I was trying to be a bit smart about it. Let me see if I can just blend this out, and we can I can show you what I actually got. I'm blending it out with a bit of orange. Let's see how that is. The makeup style in Japan was like glowy skin and a reddish, like orangey pinky lip. Everybody had like, that's their nude. I'll be honest, that's their nude, because everybody had that. And then like a very striking blush. It seemed like a lot of people were using cream blushes. because that was the finish it was giving off, and they had it either in the middle of the cheek or up here where we normally put our highlight. I don't really know what about that placement, but it made everyone look really cute and likable. So I actually thought that it was a fun placement of blush. I don't think that I personally would try it, but I thought that it was a fun placement of blush, and I didn't hate it. And I personally prefer a lot of blush, so I quite like that, I have to say. And also I saw a lot of people having either lash extensions or false lashes, and I didn't think I would see that, but I did see a lot of people, like, if they took the time to put a lot of makeup on, they also took the time to put some lashes on. And I thought that was fun to see, because I felt like I normally don't wear that much lashes when I'm on vacation. Not that I think that lashes are like hard to put on, but normally we want to like be on our merry way, like get out of the hotel room as fast as possible so we can be out and about. And it was nice to see that there were people there wearing false lashes, so that I wouldn't feel so alone the day that I actually decided to put them on. I didn't see any like elaborated eyeshadow looks. Whoever had eyeshadow on, it was either brown or the most colors I saw were like orangey or red colors, and they took it like, they didn't blend it in the crease because normally they have another eye shape, and they just put it all around the eye, and it was normally a very glittery structure. That's why I decided to buy just one single eyeshadow. This was from Etude House, and it is a very glittery structure. I have no idea what this is, like, or what color this is or anything like that, because it's very hard to say. Wait, let me see if I can open this. It's just a very glittery structure, and this was the kind of color that I saw a lot of girls having, like around their eyes, like actually chunky glitter. It looked like they put like sometimes like a rusty eyeshadow all around their eye, like under their eye as well, and then went over it with like one of those like liquidy glitters, because there was a lot of glitter all around the eyes, not like subtle shimmer, but actually glittery shades. And I thought that was cool. Like, I wasn't sad to see that. I thought that that was cool. So I thought I would put this like I don't know, on my lid. Do I need to get a glitter glue? Because this is pretty chunky, but it's meant to be. Maybe I should have. It's a very cool color though. I'm gonna put a bit of that purpley shade under my eyes as well. And I'm gonna follow up with that glittery shade. And yeah, I went to Tokyo afterwards, and we were in Tokyo for 5 days, maybe? Something like that. Does that add up, maybe? We went one day to Nikko, which was, I don't really know. It's like a natural, I don't want to say like a natural park, but it was like very beautiful, like waterfalls. It was nice to see like a bit of another side of Japan, to be honest, both with Nara and with Nikko, to see something different. And I truly like recommend that as well if you're going abroad, like trying to see different things and not just one thing, because it's very like, it's easy to get caught in like just one thing. And I think it's important to at least try and see more things. Just see if I can put a bit of this pink here. No, I want something lighter. This is not light enough. Yeah, I want something lighter, definitely. Oh, I'm almost regretting that now. What am I gonna put that's lighter? Because I definitely do not want that. I'll use a bit of the, I got the Ofra highlighters as well. I'll use a bit of the Cloud 9. That always brightens up the day a bit. I thought that the most interesting part was not the makeup, it was the fashion. because the fashion was so, like, people say that like Parisian chic, like chic, that people in Paris are very chic, but they have apparently not been to Japan. Japanese women and men are so well dressed, like young, old, like everyone is so well dressed. I was surprised, and I have realized that I like Japanese fashion. Like, they have a very special style with like sneakers or very fancy shoes and like visible socks and short pants or skirts that end under the knee. They use a lot of what's it called? Hängslen in Swedish. I'll put the word on the screen because I really don't know what that is called in English. And like a layer on layer, flowy, almost baggy style, and I was just so inspired, and they all looked so good, and everybody had a designer bag. Everybody. Like, is that a thing? Like, you have to get one, otherwise you're not allowed to be out and about. I don't get it. But yeah, everybody had that, and it's just so chic. So I got, let me show you two things that I got just quickly. I'm probably gonna show you these in my monthly haul as well. I got a Pokemon face mask, and I got like an anime face mask. I don't really know. This one has honey, because I know that this means honey, and I love everything that has honey. This one was for moisturizing sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin, but I do love a bit of anime. I also got a Winnie the Pooh lip balm. My dog eats these. Like candy, but I do love me some Winnie the Pooh. And then I got 4 more makeup items except the eyeshadow. So this one I got at Etude House. I also got this one at Etude House. I thought we could use it. This is an eye pencil, and I got it in a color that I don't have an eye pencil. This is the Play pencil in 19. And it is a, I think it's a, yeah, it's a screw up pencil. As you can see, I got it in a very fuchsia purple pink. And I thought I'd use that in my waterline. That was absolutely stunning, and that is a color that I don't really have actually. So I'm so excited to have gotten that. Very excited to have gotten that. Is there anything else I wanted to say about, like, I bought clothes, but I don't really, like, do I want to show them? Like, I don't know. I didn't buy that much makeup, like I said, because I have a lot of makeup, and I don't want to buy makeup just to buy makeup, because a lot of it wasn't my aesthetics. But I did get this one. This was like 10 bucks. This was from Color Impact Liquid Liner, Visee. I think the brand is called Visee. How do you open this one? And it is a liquid liner in a green color. I don't know how to open it. Can you see it? And they had a tester out, and the tester showed that it was a brush liner, not a felt tip liner, and it was this beautiful like olivey green. I'm so excited to try it. And also from that brand I got this one. This one I want to use. Let me see if I can break into this. This is also from Visee. Is it really called that? And this is a Crystal Duo lipstick, and I have been really into like glowy, glossy lips, and this is like a transparent lip, like a lip balm that has a center that's colored, and it's like this beautiful like burnt orange color. I am so in love with orange lips. I know that nobody else seems to like that, but I love that, so I love that. I'm gonna wear that. I also got this one from Etude House. This is a Dear Darling tint. It had watermelons. I have no idea if that is a thing, but it's an ice cream. That is so cute. This is also orange. I love orange. It's just, yeah, it does. Is this watermelon? Or is it just, I think this is just chemical. Did I get it on my nose? This is chemical candy. But I can live with that with this cute. It is a tint, so it's very watery and it just goes on the lips and it's supposed to leave a tint afterwards. But I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna put some... Am I gonna put liner or just like lashes? I want to talk a bit about, because I have my eyeshadow here, I want to talk a bit about the proposal as well. Just the tiniest bit. The tiniest bit. It's a big deal. I'm gonna talk a bit about it. I have eyeshadow everywhere. Let me just put some lashes on and we can talk about that while I apply this new lippy thingy. Okay, lashes are on. I almost forgot, like, highlighter. I didn't see a lot of girls with highlighter in Japan. Did I see anyone with highlighter? It doesn't seem to be a thing. I'm using this one. It's the collaboration between Nyqvist Tutorials and Ofra, which wasn't this a weird collaboration, because like 2 weeks after there was like a highlighter between Nyqvist Tutorials and like Maybelline coming out. I thought it was all very like weird. Like, how many highlighter collabs can you have in like a month's period? Like, overall, I think collabs are getting pretty weird. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Some seem to be doing like 3 collabs a month, and I just don't see how that is beneficial for anyone. I'm gonna use a bit of setting spray and put some more on. Overall, I would say Japan was everything I expected it to be. It was like old things mixed with new things, mixed with technology, and everything's just a bit over the top, and there is robot restaurants and karaoke booths, and it's just very special. It's everything you thought it was going to be, just a little bit more, and it was not as crowded as I thought it was going to be. I didn't use these, the Huda brushes. Let's unpack those before we can talk about the proposal thing. I forgot to use these. I'll use this next time I do my makeup. I went to the Hakuhodo store. They have a flagship store in Kyoto. So I bought 4 brushes. Yeah, I only bought 4 brushes. I tried to replace some of the brushes that I love the shapes of, but I don't love the quality of. And they had some very nice smaller brushes. I bought the S146. It's like a small pointed brush, and all of these are small pointed brushes, to be fair. This is the doesn't say. This one doesn't say which one it is, but this is the J5529. And then I got this one. So I got 3 smaller pointy blending brushes, and then I got a bigger one that I couldn't leave it. How do you open this? I couldn't leave it in the store, but at the same time, I don't really know what I'm gonna use this for. So I'm gonna open this and show you what it looks like. It was a very cool store, and I don't know how much I spent. How much did I spend on this? I didn't feel like it was that expensive. I mean, it wasn't affordable either, but I'm so used to Sweden being like, this is what it looks like. Like, I have no idea what to use this for. But it's so soft, and it's like so flimsy. I honestly don't know what to use this for. This one only came with a short handle. I don't know if the other ones had that long handles either, to be honest. I mean, could this one just not? They were just all very... This one has an even shorter handle, but you see how short these handles are? Let me show you a highlighting brush. Like, do you see how short the handles are? So that was special, but yeah, I'm so excited. This is so soft. I have no idea what to use this for. maybe dusting finishing powder. I honestly don't know, but I already love it. But yeah, I'll use the brushes next time I do my makeup, and I'll let you know in the future if I feel like there's a difference between the expensive one and the non-expensive ones. Really liking this highlighter. This pink highlighter is everything that I thought it was gonna be. It's so pretty. Let me put on some lip liner and then we can put on the lipstick. So that was a bit over the top. Let's see how this one looks. They weren't that precise with their lipstick application. Didn't see any sharp lines. A lot of lipstick is like darkest in the middle and then just fades out. That is actually really pretty. I'm hoping that that could be a trend here as well, because that is so pretty. Well, that's not too shabby. I'm kind of liking this. This is the finished look. Let me talk a bit about me getting a ring. I got some questions. I got some questions on the video. I got a lot of congratulations. Thank you so much. I just want to like talk a bit about it. I don't want to talk too much about my private life, especially when it involves someone else, because I mean, I can be here on YouTube and I can talk about myself for hours and hours, but I chose to be here. I chose to be here, so there's that. But I didn't know that he was gonna propose. I didn't know that he was gonna propose in Japan. That was a bit of a surprise. We went on, and you would have seen this in the vlog, we went on a Ferris wheel and he actually proposed when we were at the top, and it was very cute. And like I said, I knew that I was getting a ring, but I didn't know that it was gonna be then. I had been hinting at what kind of ring I wanted to have, but at the end of the day he could have gotten whatever. It is slightly too big, so I'm thinking about getting it taken in a little bit, just to be sure that it's actually sticking where it's supposed to be sticking. I have been with my boyfriend, well, my fiance, for 2 years, a bit over 2 years, or is it 2 years? Maybe it is 2 years. Yeah, it is probably 2 years, and we have been living together pretty much the whole time. That's a story for another day. And I'm just very excited. We have decided pretty much, not 100%, but we have pretty much decided not to get married next year, because there's a lot of things going on right now with work and with life and everything. So we have decided to try and aim for spring 2020, unless anything comes up. But I want to talk a bit about like marriage and like getting married and like makeup for like a wedding and stuff like that, because I'm obviously not gonna have beige for my wedding, but I don't want it. I'm not gonna let it like take over my channel. I mean, it's my channel is my life. I am my channel, so of course my channel is gonna be about what's going on in my life, but I'm not a vlog channel per se, so it's not gonna be too much about my personal life. It's still gonna be about the makeup, but I will show some kind of wedding makeup. But as you can hear right now, like a wedding is not really around the corner. But obviously we're going to talk about some wedding related stuff. It's like inevitable, let's be honest, but not right now. If anyone's like wondering, the ring is white gold with diamonds. It is like a bunch of small diamonds, and then there's one big, like, not square, but rectangle in the middle. It's very pretty. I really do like it. I think I'm gonna take it in just a little bit though. I'm really looking at this highlighter. Over highlighters always look so wet. It's so nice. This was a longer video. This was the first time I used the Fall Fusion palette. I did enjoy the look I did right now, although I did just put some things on. I didn't use any of the shimmers. I'll try and swatch this. That was a bit of the shimmer. Oh, that looks pretty. I'll try and swatch this for my Instagram, so if you're wondering about swatches, I'll have swatches up on my Instagram when you see this video. So when you see this video, there's already, let me see if I can zoom this out a bit. Oh, there you go. So when you see this, there's already going to be swatches up on my Instagram of this palette if you wanted to see it. I know it's limited edition. She's thinking about bringing it back next fall. But if it's still in stock, I'll leave it down below. And yeah, I think that's everything. Did I talk about everything I want to talk about? If you're ever thinking about going to Japan, I really think you should. Japan is beautiful. Japan is amazing. Japan is not that affordable. So do make sure that you have saved some coins for like traveling around in the country, eating and shopping, because for me, it was like Sweden. Sweden is a very expensive country, so I'm guessing that if you are from a country that is not as expensive as Sweden, you will think that Japan is pretty pricey. But yeah, I think that was everything. Let me know down below if there's anything specific you would like to see with the things that I showed here, or if you want to hear something else related to the things that I talked about. Like I said, I will be doing some kind of wedding makeup related things, but maybe like not before Christmas even, because there's so many other things I want to do. But yeah, thank you again for wishing me and my fiance all the well wishes. I showed him a bunch of your comments, and he was happy as well. And we are very happy and excited, and yeah, I think that was everything. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel. I do upload at least 5 videos a week, trying to aim for that, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!